Next question, and in this question we are going to understand a concept which is given a name as rupee rollover forward contract. Dear students, as far as the hedging is concerned, so far we have understood like forward market hedge, money market hedge, currency swap, then this is rupee rollover forward contract. Then we are going to understand futures market hedge, then option market hedge, that is yet to understand. So for the purpose of hedging of the foreign exchange risk, we have number of methods. In that say, this is what say the rupee rollover forward contract. Yet this concept has not been tested by institute in examination. Let us see this question. A person gets an interest-free loan, highlight the portion interest-free loan of 3 lakhs United States dollar. Repayment is to be made in 3 equal half yearly installments. So in 3 installments it is going to be paid half yearly, assuming the rates are as under. Today 6 months forward exchange rate is given. At the end of the 6 months spot rate is given, and at that point of time forward exchange rate for 6 months is given. So I just give some name of the dates. Today is, let us say, 1st of January 2022. 6 months forward, that is 30th of June 2022, that forward exchange rate is given. At the end of the 6 months, that is on this date, 6 months forward information is given to us. That is 31st of December 2022. At the end of 1 year, that is on 1st of January 2023, spot is given, and on that date again 6 months forward exchange rate is given, 30th of June 23. After 1.5 year, that is on 30th of June 2023, spot rate is given to us. Find the amount he has to pay in rupee in following 3 cases. Give your recommendation. Rupee rollover forward contract, 3 separate forward contracts, 1 today, 1 after 6 months, and 1 after 1 year from today. Ignore bank commission. So it is 2 cases. Okay, instead of 3 make it 2. That is the question. Please go through the question, all of you. Chalo, write down heading rupee rollover forward contract. Now friends, over here the question is giving the information that a person gets interest-free loan of 3 lakhs. Repayment is to be made in 3 equal half-yearly installments. So today, so it is, let us say, 1st of January 2022. We are required to make the repayment of the loan. Look into the information of the question. On 30th of June 2022, on 31st of December 2022, and on 30th of June 2023. These are the 3 dates on which you are required to make the repayment of the loan. The amount that you have to pay is 3 lakhs into 1 by 3. That comes to an amount of 1 lakh. 1 lakh is supposed to be paid in 3 half-yearly installments. Now practically friends, what happens at say number of times you are not able to get say forward contract for a very long time period. Looking to the information over here, we can say that say we would be having access to the forward contract for a maximum time period of 6 months, not more than that. So what we can do, listen me carefully. In case of the rupee rollover forward contract, today we will enter into forward contract for 30th of June. Today we will enter into the forward contract for 30th of June. (2022). It will be sell of rupees and purchase of dollar. And friends, over here, even though you are required to pay only $1 lakh, you will enter into the forward contract for purchasing $3 lakhs. Yes, the entire amount of the repayment of the loan. Now on this date, listen me carefully. What will happen? You will purchase $3 lakhs, and out of that, say $2 lakh will be sold in the spot transaction. So on that date, you will enter into two transactions. One is the spot transaction and another is the forward transaction. As far as the spot transaction is concerned, it will be sell of rupees and purchase of dollar. I'm sorry, sell of dollar and purchase of rupees. Whatever this $3 lakh that you have purchased, out of that $1 lakh will be paid for the repayment of the loan, and the remaining $2 lakh will be sold in the spot market and you will purchase rupees. Whatever the amount of the rupees that say you have to sell over here, and whatever the amount of the rupees that say you will purchase over here, difference of both of them is a kind of the rate at which or the amount that you have paid for purchasing that $1 lakh. This is what we understand is the rupee rollover forward contract. And of course friends, you must have understood that on 30th of June 2022, once again you will enter into the forward contract for 31st of December 2022. What would be the forward contract? The forward contract will be sell of rupees and purchase of dollar. Now this time the forward contract will be entered upon for purchasing $2 lakh. That is the way, say you will enter into the forward contract at this point of time. At the end of the 1 year, you must have understood now that say out of $2 lakh that you have purchased, $1 lakh will be sold in the spot market and the remaining $1 lakh will be paid say for repayment of loan. That is what say you will do say at the end of the 1 year. And at that point of time, again you will enter into the forward contract, and this would be the last forward contract in which you will enter upon for sell rupees and purchase dollar for $1 lakh. This is the way we are required to do, like the rupee rollover forward contract. And friends, importantly over here, say I tell you the reason that say why we are doing like this. The reason that say we are doing like this is the currency in which you are supposed to make the payment. If at all that currency is constantly appreciating, then in that case by entering into this kind of contract, you will be able to say reduce your cost for the purpose of repayment of loan. Let us just check a few, that is the calculation. Today 6 month forward exchange rate is given to us 72/72.5 rupees per dollar. At the end of the 6 months, the spot rate is 73/73.1 rupees per dollar. Now listen me carefully. This is the rate at which you will purchase dollar. Yes. So 72.5 into 3 lakhs. So it is 217.5 lakhs. Now sell dollar and purchase rupees. So 2 lakhs into 73. So 73 into 2 lakhs, that is 146 minus 217.5. So what will happen, dear students? Effectively 71 lakh 50,000 is the rate at which you are purchasing that is purchasing 1 lakh dollar. If at all you would have entered into simply the forward contract for purchasing 1 lakh dollar, then in that case you would be having a cost of 72 lakh 50,000, and you can see that now it is reduced to 71 lakh 50,000. So please write down answer. In case of rupee rollover forward contract, okay, comma, the person will enter into a forward contract to purchase 3 lakh dollar, in bracket write down, not 1 lakh dollar, in 6 months forward contract. Full stop. After 6 months, the person is supposed to sell $2 lakh in spot transaction, comma, $1 lakh will be paid for repayment of loan, full stop. Another forward contract for 6 months will be entered upon to purchase $2 lakhs, full stop. When foreign currency is likely to appreciate, comma, that is the currency in which loan is to be repaid, comma, then entering into rupee rollover forward contract can help in reducing cost of purchasing foreign currency. Full stop. This is what we understand. Now write down answer for the question. Amount payable on 30th of June 2022. Okay. 1st of January 2022. Forward contract for 30th of June 2022 for sell of rupees and purchase of dollar, that is an amount of 3 lakhs dollar. On 30th of June 2022, spot transaction for sell of dollar and purchase of rupees. So initially the forward exchange rate is 72.5 and this is the spot rate. $72/72.5 rupees per dollar, and at the end of the 6 months the spot exchange rate is 73/73.10 rupees per dollar. Sell rupees, that is the payment, 72.5, and sell dollar, purchase rupees, that is you are going to receive the amount at the lower rate. So 72.5 into 3 lakhs minus 73 into 2 lakhs. So 217.5 lakhs that you are paying, and 146 lakhs is what you are able to receive. So effectively the purchase price is 71,50,000. This is what we understand. Now giving you one more small explanation. I think that you must have observed it, but still on my end I am giving you an explanation. See what happens that you are purchasing $1 lakh at 72.5. And for the $2 lakhs you purchase at 72.5 and you sell at 73. So you make a profit of 50 paise into 2 lakhs. So there is a profit on cancellation of this $2 lakh that reduces your cost from 72.5 to 71.5. This is the way we understand and see we are having effectively reduction in the cost. Next, amount payable after 1 year that is on 31st of December 2022. I want you to write in the chat box that what is the amount to be paid. Let us see. 30th of June 22, a forward contract must have been entered upon for 31st of December 22. It was sell of rupees and purchase of dollar, an amount of 2 lakhs. Then on 31st of December 22, we must have entered into two transactions, and one of them is the spot transaction. The spot transaction is sell of dollar and purchase of rupees, and this is 1 lakh. Dear students, we understand that at the end of the 6 months, the 6 months forward exchange rate is 73.40, 73.50. 73.40/73.50 rupees per dollar. At the end of the 1 year, the spot exchange rate is 74, 74.10. 74/74.10. Again, rupees per dollar. Seller rupees means you are required to pay more amount of rupees. So 73.5 rupees per dollar into 2 lakhs. That is 147 lakhs. And then sell dollar, purchase rupees, you will get less amount of rupees, that is 74. So 74 is deducted. So the net payment is 73 lakhs. This is the way we'll have the payment of 73 lakhs. Next, at the end of 1.5 year, let us see that what will happen. It is 31st of December 22. On that date, again 6 months forward contract will be entered upon. That is 30th of June 23. It will be sell of rupees and purchase of dollar, and the forward contract will be to buy $1 lakh. So at the end of the 1 year, forward contract is this 74.5, 74.6. Simply in this case, there is no question of any cancellation. So over here, sell of rupees and purchase of dollar, 74.6 into 1 lakh, 74,60,000. That is the amount of the payment. Second part of the question, 3 separate forward contracts, one today, one after 6 months, and one after 1 year from today. So what will be the cost in that case? That is required to be found. Try to do answer on your own. So friends, in case of the forward contract, we understand it saying after 6 months, then after 1 year, and after 1.5 year. If at all the 3 separate forward contracts are entered upon, then in that case the answer is very simple. One is the forward contract entered upon today for 6 months hence, that is 72.5, then 73.5, and then 74.6. Simple. 72.5, 73.5, and 74.6. So over here 72.5 into 1 lakh, 72.5 lakhs, 73.5 into 1 lakh once again, 73.5 lakhs, and for the last one it is 74.6 lakhs. Over here also 74.6 lakhs, over here 73 and 71.5, 73 lakhs and 71.5 lakhs. This is what we understand. So going for the rupee rollover forward contract, we can see that say you are able to save 1 lakh, you are able to save 50,000, and over here so there is no savings. But at least in the first and the second case you are able to save an amount of 1 lakh and 50,000 respectively. That is what we understand. And of course friends, we understand that say all these, that is the point at which you are, if at all you are taking the decision, then all these are the anticipated rates, and based on that say we can take the decision. Carry on with paragraph. Based on above working, comma, we can say that forward contract, rupee rollover forward contract should be entered upon. Full stop. This is what we understand.